Hi, my name's Logan, and I am Technic Basket 38, and this is Alan Wake. So, yeah, I'm starting a bit early because I do want to try and get 3 hours in, and yeah. So, last time we finished Chapter 1 and just started Chapter 2, I caught up to everything I had done before, and now everything, from now on, will be new. I have no clue what's gonna happen in this game, but I do want to figure it out. Wait 1 second. Okay, but yeah. So, yeah, let's continue. Don't know why the save's so weird, but anyway.
Rusty!
Oh. Yeah, it saved when Rusty was getting attacked? Something. Nothing good, anyway. Okay, let's go find Rusty. Which I've already done this
The
whole...
ground was covered with oily patches
done this part.
that looked like liquid.
What? Oh. Shoot. Don't step in that stuff. Oh. There we go. Got him. Yeah, now new obstacle to avoid. Just shining the light on it technically doesn't, you know, do anything bad. Okay. Again, still destroyed.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Uh-huh.
Don't feed the animals.
And let's attack Shadow Rusty.
Rusty, no!
For those prisoners who purchase a park license, never closer than 100 yards. To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended.
Yeah, it's hard to fight these enemies a little bit.
Is against the law.
To remove any historical artifacts from the park.
Gross.
This includes even,
Okay.
even simple berries.
What the... Oh, there we go. Under a thin layer of skin. What? What? Achievements seem kinda funny. Uh-oh. Okay, and well, I mean, this is what I kind of expected would happen. Okay. Let's keep going. About time we find Lover's Peak, I guess. Oh, it's a safe haven, huh? Yeah.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't
Wait,
open the door
what?
for anyone. I mean it.
Okay, so this is not hallucination between, well, fiction and reality. Because it's not just me that sees all this stuff. Hmm. Well, it's different than I expected. Ooh, new manuscript page.
In
Rusty's
that
final
last instant of
thought.
consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Oh. Just missing one page there. I really want to, if I can, find all the manuscript pages. I mean, I'm not playing in the hardest difficulty or anything yet, so I can't fully get each one, but get all the ones I can, and then, you know, when I do play in the nightmare difficulty, get the remaining two. Or, you know, however many is left in each episode. There should be a safe haven over there, and
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the
Okay.
nature trail.
entering what? Moonshine Cave. I mean, guess I'm gonna have to go back over here another time. Oh, that's creepy. Moonshine. Oh. Moonshine Cave. This cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. It was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but at times, alcohol was also distilled on the premises. Okay. Don't know why you would make kind of a national landmark about it. But fine enough anyway. Uh-huh. This is the whole point why you know, explore. Got the shotgun a little earlier than when you run into somewhere where, you know, you're required to. Well, at least I was right when I thought this was a good idea to explore in here. For a second it looked like that would not open up again. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh god. That was too close. Ah, if only I didn't walk so far. Oh well, should be checkpoint or safe haven pretty soon. But yeah, you also kinda heal up no matter what anyway, so it's not that big of a loss. Or I just mean it's okay. Okay. Oh, also, yeah, feel free to type in chat. I didn't say that before because I just wanted to get stuff done, and yeah, just forgot to say it is all. But yeah, feel free to say hi. Because I am comfortable saying hi.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Okay. And Rusty is dead at this point. Right? Maybe... Maybe they do disappear, but... Still dead. Anyway. Oh crap, what's... now? Should I just stick to the path or just jump off the cliff? Yeah, no, let's just stick to the path. Don't really wanna do that just yet. And back to dealing with the oh, something. Oh, you really take a lot of... Oof. Whew. I do actually really like the combat in this game. Right, you kinda can't use one, you can't use one attack, before you use the other thing. Or, what I mean by that is, you can't use the weapon till you use the flashlight. Or, you know. Okay, well, the visitor center does not exist anymore at this point. More. The Great Old One. Felled by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir, Minnesota, was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. Well, shame lightning had to strike it down, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay, that came a little bit out of nowhere. Scared me for a second. Just out of nowhere. Okay. I'm gonna read that again, but that ammo will become pretty useful, I think. Oh. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, I'm out of all ammo. No, I don't have any ammo. Or... no, don't have anything. Darn, how are we... Darn. Okay, so that's just a waste of resources. Oh. It's possible I forgot to pick that up the last time. Okay, but yeah, that's just a bad area to go. It's not worth exploring. Uh-oh. Whew. Okay. Well, we need to reach Lover's Peak. Only thing is... Okay. Well, okay. Going back there leads to those other enemies. Okay. Well. Whew, okay. Dodge to right. Right at the right time. Okay, that was too close. Too many times too close.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Huh. Oh yeah, right, Wave. That's why you know, strive off the main path. Because otherwise you'll barely survive. Not that it probably will help you survive in... No, yeah. Uh-oh. Wait, there was light coming off of that person. Uh-oh. Darn. Okay. Not only is the dodging in this game not all that easy to, do. Oh, yeah. on. Oh, great. Yep, the revolver is not gonna work too well, is it? I mean, just after a large amount of... Uh-oh. Oh, you're... Yikes. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, darn. Okay. Just, it's hard to take like 5 or however many enemies at once. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the first time this has actually felt like the difficulty it is. Ugh. Yeah, that was not easy. Okay, well... I'm gonna... save here, and... a few different directions to explore, because we need to stock up. Cause yeah, from this point it's not gonna be easy, is it? Oh, yeah, it's 6 now, so this is when I would normally start. Well, shoot. Looks like there's, nothing much either way. There is over here. Oh, wait. This might be the only way we have. Yeah. Okay. This tree ring was this tree ring was cut. Wait, the tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846. The year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the rings. 1853, Washington Territory was formed. 1878, the founding of Bright Falls Mining Company and the town itself. 1889, Washington granted statehood. 1929, tree damaged in forest fire. 1790, Bright Falls Mining Company closed down a store after volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. 1980, Mount St. Helens erupts. 1987, tree felled by storm. Oh, this was the old one, huh? Or at least a cut of the tree. That was the old one. Huh. Oh. Well, good. I
Agent
did
Nightingale
go.
didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
What? Okay, well, we won't know what that is. Wait, what? Wake makes his way to Lover's Peak and the kidnapper through the dark woods infested with dangerous, shadowy men known as Taken. Yeah. Yeah, there's more to this story than we know. Obviously. Well, I mean, more. Okay, what's gonna happen over here? Well, half of what I was thinking was correct. There were birds. Great. More Taken. Flares, I see.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back
Huh?
there.
Oh, I've got a gun.
Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. This was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
You know, I happen to think he's not kidnapper, but
How's that, huh?
he's definitely pretty useful in some way. Uh-oh. Well, now that I don't have a weapon, it works. Uh-oh. Cool effect, anyway. Yeah, the only thing about it being Lover's Peak. Uh-oh.
Monster! Stop fighting me! Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off.
I think I wasted 2, but
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
yeah, let's get going.
Like that, boy! Ah! Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Better get ready. They'll be honest. soon.
Radio. Oh. That's why he's recognizable. He's the, you know, night radio guy. And the radio tower is near Lover's Peak.
This is it, Wake. The last stand.
Fine, I understand
4
now.
players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Not how this goes. Huh?
That's right.
Oh. Oh, also, part of the last stream got, muted, but it was just at the end of this. It was just at the end of the first chapter where it was playing a song. Uh-oh. You hear a tiny bit of a Okay, please tell me you can kill me. Okay, good.
Let's cut the act
Now
now.
tell me what's going on.
Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
What?
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll
Make it through the woods.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah, I guess.
And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
No, I only have pages of the manuscript. Not enough to, well, really do anything. Still, I mean, why would you trust whatever is being said in a, I don't know, page of... okay, I don't know. Never mind. Maybe the point's not as important to bring up. Okay, well. Ooh, manuscript.
What the hell? Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Oh, great. So the traps look... Oh. Great. As if that doesn't complicate things a ton. That's a trap. Okay. Trap. Well, yeah, fine by the light. It admits he can... I think it's a manuscript. God. It's not. It's in fact much worse. Okay, so don't step in the traps. Oh, I have to get over there, I think. Okay. Great. Oh, I have to go across there first. Well, here. Okay. Whew. Yeah, really when it comes to combat in this game, you just have to multitask.
What the hell?
Good question. Okay, so I have 9 bullets left. It's not good. The 6th gun scrap. Pretty well, I just killed 100 taken with a revolver. Well, it is somewhat my choice. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh. Huh. Okay, but say... Once I step... Ah, great. Right, I stepped into... Yeah, okay. Let's pick up a manuscript page. Page in Mr. Wake.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh, great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, a chainsaw. Okay. Well, I mean, we haven't even.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
When did the plane fall? Oh. Over there? Well, worth a try, I guess. Surprised this plane has not fallen yet. Wait, or did it already? Huh. Unique, I guess. Kinda. Oh. There it is. Just flares. Not flare gun, not any of that, just flares. For I guess when you run out of batteries? Like. Oh. Come on. Okay. That's why the combat was so... The crowd combat was so difficult in the first place. You had next to no backup. Well, back to barely making it through the woods. So we can hopefully try and find Benny? Or something. I think we're trying to find Benny. Yeah, return to the cabin and Barry. So much for what looked nice. Oh. Okay. Well. Same thing. But yeah, Bright Falls during the day is a lot better than, you know, Night Falls, or Bright Falls in the night. Something's all weird anyway. And it either started with Alan Wake, or yeah, it either started with Alan Wake or something else. Says the top. That, goo, I guess. Oh, actually, that's where you needed to go. Well, okay. So much for trying to explore. And again, still have a lot of flares. Not gonna use any of that. That's the light. But yeah, this is only a mill, so we're not even at the cabin yet. Okay. Manuscript. Good.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Right, and that was from Stucky using the, whatever, using some sort of construction equipment and crushing and pushing where we were off a cliff.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Oh. Very... It's not gonna last, is he? So I'm gonna assume Barry wouldn't have a gun. Wouldn't have a flashlight. Something like that.
Beware of Widowmakers.
Wilderness makes us what? Ow. Okay. I mean, I done a lot. With the flashlight. Well, did help. And the manuscript page.
Shadow
Or a new
stirred
one,
the wind
anyway.
picked up as I the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
No. And it's hard to believe. It's not any better than, you know, shooting pretty well everyone you run into. Taken or not. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. Yeah, that scared me a little bit. Oh, that's the next safe area? Kinda. That's the next area that's the slightest bit safe. Great.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Well, there that chainsaw is. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, God. That was not fun. I very nearly died. Campgrounds. Good. 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 Actually, I'm pretty well stocked up anyway. Whew. Okay, that was somewhat stressful.
Barry?
Where are we now?
The porch is covered with birds. They've got old Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Okay. Honestly, I didn't expect
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Barry to understand so quickly. Yeah, thankfully out of the woods, but we're not, you know, fully out of the woods. Or, I mean, we're out of the actual woods, but come.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Huh, that's fair. Or, good idea. Oh.
The FBI agent's
What?
command froze me. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Huh. Okay, hunting rifle gun, or ammo.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Oh, great. Oh,
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
huh. Expected something like that would happen. Only thing is... Oh. No. Got to the car easier than I thought. Oh, you actually drive the car. Well, that is useful? Unconventional? Wait, actually this whole game is unconventional. Doesn't matter. Oh. Okay. Well, unique that you can use the car as a weapon. Not sure how long it'll last. You know, if I keep using it as a weapon. But answer is not long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they keep coming. Where? Ah, great. Oh. And you can just use cars. Uh-oh. Don't know how much it helps to use the cars as a butt. Okay. Even though I'm not sure how much longer this car will last. Yeah, let's just switch it out for, well, another car exactly like that. Okay. Yeah, I did not know this was a mechanic you could do. I more didn't know this was a mechanic in general. Okay. That's also checkpoint right there. And I guess if you didn't want to use the car, you don't have to. Or, wait. Yeah, let's look. What's over there? Or why can you even go down here at all? Oh. Just behind the other truck. Okay. Whew. Let's keep driving. Okay. To Very we go, I think. Oh, wait, this is back at the visitors center? Okay. Well, let's save the car here. Though I'd also like to check what's over here. Oh, yeah, this is the visitor center. Again. Okay, it's visitor center. But different. Rusty
The visitor center was
attacked.
sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Oh. Well. Yikes. But that's the, one missing manuscript from over here. Well, I mean, not really missing, just more, you know, where you actually can't even get it till you get to this point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that was too close. Far, far, far too close. Okay. Should just return to Barry. With the little bit of ammo we do have left. Flare gun ammo, flare gun.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Yeah, I wish I figured that out earlier. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Aw, darn. Okay, just got overwhelmed.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Okay, yeah, maybe it is good against. Oh, and now we're kind of circling back. Only thing is... no, nothing back here. Still just as destroyed as it was before. Okay. Convenient.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Okay, well. Good to know, I guess. Wait, the lights are on. Oh. Doesn't make a difference. Just thought it would be a cool effect, but no, I guess not. Okay, last house, I think. That's a lot of birds. Uh-oh.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Right. Oh. The darkness controls... what? Huh. Good question, I guess. What does the darkness control? Or... I don't know. Let's look at that again. Darkness controls the Taken. Oh, well, that much is obvious.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Yeah, well, I can tell that too. Uh-oh. I'm trying. course you're not allergic to birds. Although this is far too many groups that one person can beat. Uh-oh. Very left. Uh-oh.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Okay.
Hey,
Yikes.
Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I don't blame you.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the
Sunrun.
kidnapper's description.
Sunrise.
He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Oh.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Of course. Of course not.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm gonna assume the music from this point is gonna be muted, so...
Pretty please, can you tell me where I am?
Okay, so that person we met who gave us the keys to the cauldron, or I mean to the cabin, that didn't exist, seems to control everyone? I don't know. At least Rose is taken over by the darkness. I know
Alice
it's...
has been kidnapped.
Alice,
Yeah.
please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl. Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
Of course you do.
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's
Oh,
Randolph.
it's the
I'm
day.
the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh?
I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
What's
As I was
wrong with
saying,
your
Al,
leg?
I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister.
Of course.
The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles
I've heard
I
of
found
that.
about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find he wrote. Zane was heavily
And there
into
were-
diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Well, good to know. Because that's exactly where we were.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
And that's why you don't know anything of Thomas Zane. Because guess what? The only books he had really written went down with that cabin. That's why Alan Wake had never heard of him. Okay.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
What caused... Okay, well, I mean, I know what caused that, but... Why is that there? Hat? No, not hat. More just why. Where are you even leading us?
It gets better. A local Barbara Jagger drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What?
Right,
the lamp
checking the
lady?
lights.
She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died of a breakdown.
Checking the lights and knowing that the darkness is bad. Guess I understand. Guess I understand. Well, thank you for summing up a lot of what has happened. Or not summing up, but, you know. Birds. Okay. Okay.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, trust Barry. He's right. We're not gonna do anything yet. I have a feeling we're gonna end up having to kill her or something.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey,
That's not
this
Rose.
is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What?
You're...
What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Okay, so that was the Barbara who died.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore.
She's the dark.
But it seems I have an imaginary
The
editor to help me.
Thomas
She's
Zane
wearing
guy
a
is
funeral
the
dress.
light.
I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get to the car, something out on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Dine. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's special? A nice dinner.
My gun and flashlight. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Randolph calls the police.
That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
I am glad he did. Yeah, again, a lot of missing pages. But again, it's probably only gonna be, you know, still an hour or so long. Oh.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, Daddy's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Strange music. Again, that might be muted as soon as the music starts.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale,
What?
FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Now I'm
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him.
Get after it. Don't let him get away. Move it. Get away.
What the heck is happening? Okay, so it's obvious the police were told about me. And they think I did something to Rose.
Stop running! We have the suspect in sight.
Which...
Okay, man. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
I don't think I did.
Damn.
Which I don't think I did. But if I did, I think it was unintentional. Like, okay, so I'm starting to think this is an alternate universe because, right at the start, we learned about that guy who had given himself, quantum immunity or whatever, where, well, he could shoot a gun and then, no matter what, he'd always get the part of the universe where it wouldn't kill him for some reason. I think that's somewhat of what is happening here. Except maybe the typewriter is that thing that, plugs it in. And he's writing the manuscript. We see little flashes of it on TV, but we're living it. It's complex, but it could be that.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh, great. So what, this whole area is writers, hell? I don't know. Uh-oh. What caused that? Nothing I really want to see. Only thing is... don't have any flashlights or guns or anything. And now it's getting foggy. Someone they... shoot. Okay.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
They think the... huh. They seem to think this was all my doing, which... I mean... is it?
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that helicopter is, oh, God. Now I'm somewhat scared. Just it's gone.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why did we... Hey, what you... Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Huh. Gonna assume we have to go, like, over there. Okay. Well, whatever it is, poor Barry.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
What? Don't have the manuscript.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Uh-huh. A light.
There was no power to the searchlight.
There we go. And we roll it right here. And
the old generator called down.
Shut
I'd
the
have
door.
to see if I could fix it and try again.
Well, the gate broke anyway. Okay. And the darkness is wrapping the gate again. Oh, flashlight. Well, of course. Only thing is... well, don't really have a weapon. But then again, I guess nothing's being all that aggressive.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an
Flashbang.
ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Yeah.
Team 1,
It's only it's only a shame I don't think anyone will realize to use that. Okay. Of course, there's a sheriff. Oh, not one. Only thing is, I also really don't have a weapon otherwise. Flashbang is somewhat useful, but not a lasting usefulness. Another radio.
Call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling
Huh. Yikes. Oh. It is weird to have to use a not all that defensive thing as a weapon. I mean, the flashbang, while it would work with a weapon, I don't think it's meant to be a weapon itself. Shoot, should have waited. Okay. Well. Fine. That's either light or more flashbangs. Either way. Could use both. Okay. Slowly we've gotten more and more powerless as more and more hordes attack, and well, right now we're literally using two things as weapons. That's not good. But yeah, I guess you can see how it's going more into horror type of way. Well, same thing. So much for trying to provide me with something that looks safe. It's not. Or it wasn't. Okay. Well, Pat Maine,
I hope Maine could
hopefully you
lend me
can
a car
help.
to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
But poor Pat Maine isn't gonna live for very long or very well after this interaction.
Well, thank you very much for that.
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can
Funny.
talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so
Sure.
glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa,
Whoa, everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
What the? Still, this was a weird change of events.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Yeah.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
What is it with this Nightingale? I mean, obviously we're playing as Wake, so we don't know the full story, but... well, still. Of course. It's not even surprising at this point. Uh-oh. Well, shoot. Okay. Didn't mean to... uh-oh. Very close to die. Revolver. Finally. Finally, we're back to being... you know, actually having a weapon. Flashbangs are useful, but I'd rather not use that as my weapon. Just it's another good way to... you know, kill a crowd quickly. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll just slowly... oof. Yeah, only thing is, I'm curious... what's even up here? Okay, I don't think it happens to matter that much. Just seems like another path. Okay. Whew. Okay. Honestly, I thought this game would be fairly linear. Like, I mean, not... like, I thought it would have levels and whatever, which, I mean, it kind of does, but I thought the levels would be smaller.
There was no sensible reason for the power company workers to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Didn't expect for that to work like that. But okay. The darkness controls... Yeah, taken. Yeah. Understand. Darn. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's fairly easy to get overwhelmed with that. Well. We're gonna wanna do that. Oh. They only like for so long. Of course they do. Oh, come on. Ugh. You have to be so... Wait, let's see. No, it's fine. Probably won't help if I... Okay. Those weapons that do, or I mean those enemies that do like half your health in one hit, not fun to deal with. Oh. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah. Even though they stay away from light. Or try to, anyway. Like, the maps keep getting bigger and it's harder to, collect everything. Cause I keep thinking I'm
roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Of course. Okay. Well. Everything in this game is after Alan Wake. Because something happened. Don't know what exactly, but something happened.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Huh. Trains. Why does the train depot still work?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, ammo. And ammo. And box, batteries, flares. Good to know. Okay. And the enemies, you know, fade into nothing. Reminds me a lot of the new God of War sequel. I haven't played it or anything. I haven't played a single one.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I
Right.
hoped I could find a car from there.
But, I did watch a little bit of a playthrough of it. And, yeah, every time you kill the enemies, they would just go right into, like, sparks. Okay, but also... know what's gonna happen over here. And I wasn't thinking it was the train, but... it's gonna be... that... pipe that goes to attack? Probably.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it's at the point that inanimate objects have started to attack. It should never get to the point where inanimate objects start to attack. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah. What happened? Okay. Well, we're at the train depot.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
What? Okay, well... guess we won't figure any of that out yet.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yeah. What even allows the... I don't know. There's not really rules in this, is there? Well, I mean, there kind of is, but then the rules keep changing every time, so... Like, I thought you only had a weapon and a flashlight, and that's what you can use. But no, there's flares, and flashbangs, and all sorts of enemies that attack for, well, no reason. Or, sorry. Just again, looking through the achievements. Well, we have to find a vehicle somehow. Probably with a fight too. Whew. Okay, that was close. Could have went wrong any second. In light, you can't hurt them. Or, no, it's can, right? Same one. Okay. Up here, I guess? Flares? Ammo. Batteries. TV.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss. Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
No!
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Okay, well that was strange to say the least.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Okay. Certainly strange anyway. And as the manuscript said... Uh-oh. Other way around. Okay, well, shoot. Well, it helped to use the flashbang on the, Taken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, 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 thanks. Uh-oh. Heavy metal. Survive the bulldozer attack. Whew. Now, which way did I come in? Okay. But, yikes. That could have went very wrong. Well, and it did before. Still, this does put another twist on this whole game. Not only are people attacking you, but things. Oh, and I reached the max amount of batteries. And revolver ammo. Oh, Bright Falls Light and Power.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Only thing is, where is it?
The coal mine wasn't far now.
I mean, it seems far.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Yeah. I think that was a manuscript. Worth a look anyway. Oh well, it's daytime, so, you know, no reason to worry just yet. More than enough reason to worry otherwise, but not. Honestly, I don't think there will be all that much of manuscripts in these areas where it just seems to be driving. I don't know. I might be wrong about that, but anyway. That was too close. Yeah, what's up here? Or what's up here? Checkpoint reached. Sure thing. And you can drive a nicer car. Okay.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Okay. Well, yeah. Kinda sorry to, Pat Main. He actually had nothing to do with any of that, and well, shouldn't have gotten pulled into that. But, oh well. Fine, I know I'm gonna have to stop a few times. Okay. What's even in here? I mean, you can go in these places. There must be a reason why. Okay. Oh, manuscript.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Huh. Strange. That was probably at the end because it's one that's kind of off the beaten path. Huh? Oh, great, the car disappeared. Oh, no, it didn't. Well, it seemed to disappear. Wright Falls Coal Mine, Washington Mining Corp. Corporation.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Uh-huh. I do kind of like the difference between day and night
With night
in this
gone
game.
and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Huh. In 1970, a volcanic eruption between below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all stopped mining around Bright Falls, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Uh-huh. Oh.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
Yeah.
It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Well, that doesn't help things.
Where the
I
hell
know
are
it
you?
is night.
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Can't get it that way.
It was
Now
close,
I assume
maybe
I
closer than ever before.
Oh, no, it's just locked. Ooh. Coffee thermos, flare. Shotgun ammo, revolver ammo. Okay. There's an achievement for, getting to Mirror's Peak without using a car, but I'm not gonna do that. That seems like a bit of a waste of time. Oh, manuscript.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh. Look for Mirror Point Lookout. Or, no, sorry, Reach. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, well... That was... yet again very close to going wrong. Uh-oh. Oh, flashbang. Good. Oh, multiple. For now, I'm gonna keep the flares, but... Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, see, this is what I want from a level. Multiple different ways to go, but it's not too open. Right? Means if it was too open, there's nowhere you would know, or you have no clue where you can go to find the things you need. Well, uh-oh. Well, shoot. Right back here. Well, darn. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, darn. Okay. Okay, and again, I just barely survived that. Uh-oh. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Perfect. Now, the darkness is in there, right? But it actually can't escape. But there's gotta be something good in there. Or I think that's where we have to go anyway. Uh-oh. Well, it was the second one where we needed to go, and that flashbang helped somewhat. Or it somewhat helped. Not enough.
What the hell?
Not great. Not only have we already defeated a bulldozer and, well, escaped from the police.
The only way to reach the
We might have
hillside
to-
ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, we can't go in there, can we? And for once, the power hurts. Not helps, hurts. Uh-oh. Okay. That was not the easiest fight. Okay then. Well. You can hear some, like, conspiracy music in the background. Okay. Well, in here we go. Or, in here, I guess. And time to turn off the power. So that might not help us. Yeah. Thankfully, I have more than enough of everything that it should be okay. Uh-oh. Well, so much for that. Okay. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Uh-oh. Well. It's fine. Oh, God. Quite the fights. We haven't even made it to Mirror's Peak. Okay. Well, destroyed a lot of those inanimate objects now, I guess. Ugh. Just don't know why you wouldn't use... Well, okay, yeah. Parts of a train are more than enough damaging. Or are... More, yeah, more than enough damage. Never mind. Okay. Well. Of course. Whew. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. And, well, I'll see you tomorrow for some more Alan Wake.